Talk about my pastor. You don't be talking about my pastor now.
That's that pedestal thing again.
It is that pedestal. You know what I'm saying? You're putting the pastor on.
Blackburn.
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with another movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing
Honk for Jesus.
Yes. Honk for Jesus. Adamma Ebo. Any previous movies he's directed?
No, do you?
She actually did a short film, short story by the same name.
Oh, okay.
So she did that in 2018. So now she's directing an actual movie here in 2022.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting indeed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the actors and actresses. This movie is starring Sterling K. Brown.
Yes.
I know him in previous movies such as.
He was in who was he in?
He was in. I don't know what he was in.
He was in something.
He was in Black Panther.
He was on Black Panther.
You don't even know
Yes,
what.
I do.
What? What was he doing? Exactly. This Is Us.
This Is Us.
Yeah, so that's the show he acts in, and everybody be watching it, and they be boo-hooing, and they be crying, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Never watched it or whatever, but what else? Okay, also starring this movie, we have Regina Hall.
Yes.
I know from previous movies such as.
Girls Trip.
Yes, good one.
She's in Girls Trip.
She is in Girls Trip. You have another one?
Yes, she was in
She was in a Scary Movie.
Scary Movie. Yeah, this is some scary.
some scary
Scary stuff.
Look, he crazy now.
He crazy now. That was one of the first movies.
Yes, one of the first. All right. Also starring this movie, we have Nicole Beharie.
Yes.
Might know her in previous movies such as
Breaking.
Yes.
She just was in.
Breaking. Who just did a movie review.
Just did a movie review.
So make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the plot.
So basically, this Megachurch pastor and pastor's wife is trying to get that
First lady?
First lady. Yes, first lady and pastor is trying to get back into the groove of things. They got shut down. They're trying to come back, trying to make a big comeback. And we get to like follow them in their journey to coming back to the church.
Yes, so as she said, this definitely follows a pastor and his first lady, and there's something that has happened within the church, and as a result, the church hasn't been open, but now the church is about to reopen, and so this is not a spoiler, but this is done, and a different is done, mockumentary style, documentary style, so you get to go along with them and follow them along to see, what happened, how the church got closed, and how they're going to go about opening back up.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the likes.
This movie, this was a very eye-opening tale of how sometimes the church is and what they stand for.
What are you saying? She's trying her hardest not to spoil. I think basically what she says is actually a like and dislike, not for me, but dislike for a lot of, I guess, people out there. Is this covers things that happen in the church. I think anybody that's ever went to church, that currently goes to church, what have you, a lot of times there are things that goes on within the church, within the people that are there, within deacons, pastors, first ladies, ushers, all those people, and they have lives of their own. And what happens is sometimes is those people try to conceal those lives. And so what happens when you try to conceal that life, when that thing you're trying to conceal actually gets out? So it does a good job of showing or showcasing the aftermath of what happens sometimes when that hidden life that people have gets out, and how people deal with it. Mm-hmm. And so I think some people are a little mad or whatever, I guess, because it's actually showing that, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's a real life idea and portrayal of things that happen. And so I'm not mad about it. But.
If you watch any of the Real Housewives of Atlanta or any type of those shows, Potomac or any of those shows, you might like this show because it has the realism of that. So I mean, they're following them around in real time, capturing their emotions, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions without editing. So that is a like. It's like, wow.
Yeah, and I think it's also a dislike for some people because, which it wasn't a dislike for us, but it's not what you expected. Like it's not
supposed to be a comedy,
right? And so it's not
more like a drama.
Yes, it's definitely a lot more drama and drama-full than an actual comedy. And so went in there thinking, okay, yeah, this is gonna be for laughs.
I'm gonna be laughing the whole time.
No, not ha kicking. And like there had some funny parts, which I do like the comedic parts. But like I said, the realism is a real plus and what keeps you interested in the movie. And another thing to touch on another like is the acting.
Yes.
The acting from Sterling K. Brown and Regina Hall is what keeps this movie going.
Their chemistry on set.
Yeah, they definitely have chemistry, and they absolutely killed the acting. You know, it's the
it gave what it was supposed to be giving.
Yes, it did. It's really the nuances is what it is, and so being able to show those minute acting points, sometimes when you're supposed to show that you're happy but you're really not happy because you're angry, and being able to showcase that, like the nuances that it takes to act like you're happy but you're not really happy, you're pissed off. And so that's some of the emotions that they're able to show, and so I like that as well.
Absolutely.
So any dislikes?
It was sad. It's pretty sad. The things that people go through, and people always say like, oh, I want to be like them, or I want to want their life. But our old pastor used to always say, you don't know what they had to do to get to where they are, and what they have to endure to stay where they are. So that's people idolize pastors and things like that, and it's very sad sometimes what they have to deal with, especially being in the spotlight. It's almost like being a celebrity, especially when you have a megachurch. You are a celebrity.
Right. So. Hope I can come back to that. I just want to go to the dislikes real quick. It's kind of slow paced, so to speak, and so it kind of takes time to really develop and get going, and so you're kind of like, what's going on? And so it takes time, but if you pay attention, and I guess if you have, sometimes that can be hard for people that don't have an attention span, especially in today's time. Everything is so microwave, just hard, like, give it to me now. Oh, this is what's going on. Okay, yeah, I need it, give it to me now. And so it's kind of slow. You got to kind of pay attention to things here and there and be like, okay, I kind of see what's going on, but let me keep paying attention until it's all out there and you're like, oh.
Wow.
Right. So yeah. So that's that could be a negative or whatever. But again, I guess what the positives, like what it's trying to bring light to, I can't be mad. I'm not mad at it at all. Any other dislikes or?
I guess wondered as I was watching, is this like based off of somebody?
Yeah, that's another thing that's another thing that could be construed as a negative because people feel like this was a negative. But another thing, it was originally done or whatever in 2018. So,
well, I mean,
and so, but a lot of things.
Scandal going on.
I don't keep up with scandals, so I don't know. But I mean, a lot of things have happened between 2018 and now. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And so you can, maybe you might think that it's about something, but it hadn't been just one case. That's another thing. There's been a lot of things going, that have came out about.
Different people
doing different things. So again, I can see, to a degree, especially people are definitely protective, of their pastor. Don't talk about my pastor. You don't be talking about my pastor now.
That's that pedestal thing again.
It is that pedestal. You know what I'm saying? You're putting your pastor on the pedestal.
Yeah.
And so I can see how,
they're human. So
people can view this as, negative because it's like, that why something that brings to light something that actually goes on, but it paints it in a negative light. We ain't trying to see that. Get that out of here.
We don't want to see it on film, on camera.
Right. All right, so we get to our favorite part of the video, rating.
I think I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay.
I feel like this movie is a conversation piece. I feel like if you're in the right room with the right people, good dialogue can happen based around this movie. Is it something I watch over and over again? Nah. I mean, I seen it. It's cool. It was entertainment, but I know what's happened now, so it's not gonna be the same. Like, I can't watch it over and over again. It's not that.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with that. I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw that minus in there just for the same things that you said. Obviously the acting is superb. Like I said, Sterling K. Brown does an excellent job. Regina Hall does an excellent job. If you go in there, you might be expecting one thing, but you actually get another, and so that could be a turnoff for some people. But what the actors are able to portray and what they are actually able to show, and to obviously understand that everything that glimmers ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? Just because it looks like one way don't necessarily mean it's another way. And sometimes the pain that people have to go through in order to actually get and keep the things that they have. And also how you might think people are a certain way, and just because they're Christians don't mean they're going to be a certain way.
No.
All right. If you want to go ahead and do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And what else should they do? If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet,
you need to subscribe to our channel. Like,
hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
We would definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel.
Yes.
All right, if you want to do us another favor, you want to hit that button that's shaped like a bell, go ahead and do that. They'll get a notification.
Every time we drop a new video.
Every time we drop a new video. And if you want to go ahead and do us one more favor, if you want to go ahead and comment down below, and what should they comment?
Have you seen this movie? How do you feel about it? What do you think?
Yes. Have you seen this movie?
Is it something you like? I cannot look at that.
What do you think about it?
What do you think?
What do you think about megachurches?
Yes.
Because I think it's an overall depiction of megachurches.
Yeah.
And what can happen sometimes. So, what do you think about this movie? What do you think about megachurches? Comment down below. And
let us know.
All right, we appreciate every single one of you, and I guess we'll holler at you.
Peace.